In today's video, we'll see a detailed view of trunking. Trunking is honestly a bigger concept which involves trunking encapsulation and also trunking protocol, but also easy to understand. So for this video, I have covered only trunking encapsulation, and the trunking protocols will be covered in the next video. So concentrating on the trunking encapsulation has classified into two different types, which is ISL and IEEE 802.1Q. ISL, inter-switch link, a Cisco proprietary, 30 bytes in length, and it is not frequently used. On the other hand, we have IEEE 802.1Q, which is an open standard, 4 bytes in length, and it is commonly used. And as a part of troubleshooting, we will also see how configuring the ISL on one switch will affect the flow of frame on the other switch, which is configured as IEEE 802.1Q. I have used the same topology as the previous videos. So without wait, let's get started. To verify whether the trunk port is configured or not, first let's log into the switch. Enable show interface trunk. You see the status is in trunking mode. The other switch will do the same by show interface trunk, and it's in the trunking status as well. So before making any changes, we will try to ping the device which is in the VLAN 10 on the first switch to the device which is present in the VLAN 10 on the other switch. To do that, to ping 192.168.1.3. As you see, it's working. And for the VLAN 20, we'll verify using 192.168.2.3. My bad, I just missed the ping option. So now it's pinging. So we have verified from the switch and also from the PCs that the interface is working. And if you wanted a deeper information about the trunking, you can use show interface Ethernet 1/0 switch port. As you see here, we have a detailed information about the trunk. The switch port is enabled as a trunk. The administrative mode is in trunk. Operational mode is in trunk. Administrative trunking encapsulation is in .1Q. The operation trunking encapsulation is in .1Q, and the negotiation is on. So these are the important things which has to be noted. We will also verify on the other switch as well. Show interface Ethernet 1/0 switch port. You see, switch port is enabled. It's in trunking mode. The administrative mode is in trunking mode. Operation mode is in trunking mode. And the administrative trunking and operation trunking is in .1Q encapsulation mode. So now we will go ahead and configure the first switch as ISL and see how it affects. Configuration mode, interface Ethernet 1/0, switch port, trunk. Let me just drag it here. Switch port, trunk, encapsulation, question mark. You see two different options, which is ISL and .1Q. So we'll change it to ISL and save the config and verify the trunk. As you see, it's in the trunking mode, but the encapsulation has been changed to ISL as we have configured. And show interface Ethernet 1/0 switch port. As you see here, the switch port is enabled, the administrative is on trunking mode, and the operation mode is in trunk. And if you see, the administrative trunking encapsulation and the operational trunking encapsulation has changed to ISL. Before, we have seen them as .1Q, and now it has changed to ISL. And on the other switch, it will not be changed since we didn't configure anything on this switch. And also the switch port also be in the 802.1Q encapsulation status. As we have changed the ISL on the one switch, it is going to affect the flow of frame from one switch to the other switch, and we can verify using ping It's not able to ping just because there's a mismatch in the encapsulation. So if there is any mismatch in the encapsulation, meaning that the one switch on ISL and the other switch is on 802.1Q, will actually not work. So in the real world scenario, you have to check whether the switches are on same encapsulation mode, which is IEEE 802.1Q, which is frequently used. So we will go ahead and change the config again to the IEEE 802.1Q, see whether it is working or not. We'll change it back to encapsulation.1Q and wait. Show interface trunk. As you see, we have changed the encapsulation to 802.1Q, and also switch port, the administrative and operational mode encapsulation is .1Q. And now if we try to verify from this device, which is present in the VLAN 10, bringing the device on the PC7, which is on VLAN 10 on the other switch, should work. So the takeaway from this video is mismatching of encapsulation mode leads to packet not flow from one switch to the other switch. So thank you so much for watching the video. Stay tuned for the next video as well. Until then, bye from Rogan.